Hey guys, good afternoon. How you guys doing? It's a beautiful sunny day here in Abuja, Nigeria, and I trust you're doing so well and all is well with you. So I want you to let me know in the chat what your name is and where you are and how you're faring. Possibly what the weather looks like over where you are. So just give me in 3 lines your name, how you are, where you are, and how the weather is faring at your end. So thank you so much for joining us once again, everybody. Hi Laura, how you doing? So good to have you. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, so I'm not here alone. I'm here with Judith. So you're going to see Judith her name against the blue spanner in the chat section. So say hi to Judith. And Beryl is at the back end also. So say hi to Beryl. Beryl is joining us from Nairobi, Kenya. Well, Judith is joining us from Benin Republic, and I'm joining you from Abuja, Nigeria. And I'm aware I'm talking to people from the beautiful city of Cameroon, the only country that beat Brazil in the World Cup at the group stage. And I think that's the only country that's beaten Brazil. That's the only African country that's beaten Brazil before. And that is a big thumbs up to you guys. So thank you so much for beating Brazil. Hi Laura, hi Tejiri, and Sunday Stephen. I hope you guys are well and you're doing good. So remember to keep us busy in the chat section. And just like the way YouTube is designed, you can only get to chats. You can't get to reply, communicate back to me verbally, right? Because of the way YouTube is designed. So the only place you can speak back to us is through the chat. So make good use of the chats and make sure you communicate with us, chat with us, ask us questions, comments, contributions, just basically anything. So thank you so much once again. So you're going to do me two favors, just two. Now the first of them, you're going to locate where the share button is on your screen. Please tap on the share button and copy the link and invite a friend. Somebody's supposed to be here, but they're not here. A member of the team is supposed to be here, they're not here. Those are the people I want you to invite. Okay, so copy the link and reach out to them. Or if there's a pool where everybody is kept, a WhatsApp group, Slack group, something, please reach out to them and then share the link and then invite them. Tell them we've started already. So they should come join us as we share on how you can build your brand and sell online. So once again, my name is Udeme. I'm joining you from Abuja, Nigeria. I'm a trainer, elite trainer with Impact Her. Okay, so let's take 30 seconds to do that. Let's do the invitations for everybody that's supposed to be here. And importantly, second favor I want you to do for me, I want you to locate the thumbs up button and smash it. Okay, so smash the thumbs up button and locate the subscribe button and smash it as well and turn on that notification bell because we'll be having a couple more sessions here. If you want to just come join us and learn and learn and learn. This is a new year, so we hope you are already strategizing for what is to come and you're getting ready for it. And the most important thing, one of the most important things for you to do is to upskill yourself, which is what you're doing now. So you're in the right place. So do yourself a favor, stick through to the end. I'll be taking a couple of pauses to answer your questions. So if you learn anything from here you don't understand, please ask. If you learn anything from somewhere and you want to ask us, feel free. Go ahead and ask us anything you want to, and gather the knowledge, gather the information, and implement it into your business. And let's see how it flows up from there. Thank you so much once again. Please make use of the chat section and do well to engage us. So if you are yet to smash the thumbs up button, please do it. All right. And Diana is yet as well. Diana is joining us from Cameroon as well. So say hi to Diana and ask her how Cameroon is. And I see you, Shirley. Thank you so much, Shirley, for joining us. I'm looking out for a new name that will join us. So please hit the share, copy the link, invite a friend, right? And hit the thumbs up button as we get started. All right. Okay. So I'll be looking out for your questions and I'll be asking you a few. So I want you to, be on your toes to also respond to me when I ask. All right. All right. So we'll be doing this in three different segments. Now, the first of them, we are going to be looking at um, just discussing the importance of having an online presence as well as the various steps you can take to establish your brand online. And then the second one would be for you to develop your e-commerce offering. What you can do basically to develop your e-commerce offering. And then we head over to the last part where we're going to discuss top tips for utilizing social media to drive sales for your business. Okay, and yeah, so this is just a reminder for those of you who have not met this reminder before. This is going to be new for you. This is a Hustle Academy that is calling for business owners to come apply to join. So Hustle Academy is this free 1 week boot camp that Google offers to business owners. Now, interestingly, they're looking for already existing businesses, not new businesses. Okay, so if you've applied last year and you weren't picked, please try it again this year. Possibly you will because your business must have existed for at least a year. Okay, so this is going to be 1 week where you're going to learn about your business growth plan, learn about sales, learn about digital marketing, learn about how to get financing for your business. Then from there, you're going to learn how to pitch, and then you get matched to a mentor that will walk you through any of those processes. So it's a whole week that's fully packed for you. So take advantage of it, please take advantage of it. And yeah, so that you have something to also leverage on as the year unfolds. All right. Okay, so I'm looking for anybody that is going to introduce himself to me. The link will be shared in the chat. Okay, that's Brandy. Hi, how you doing? Okay, I greeted Tejiri earlier. Ogale Adewale. Hi, nice to meet you, Ogale. Hope I pronounced your name rightly. So nice to meet you guys. And please do us a favor. Please reach out to someone that's supposed to be here. Invite them to join us here. I don't know if Laura is still here. Laura, please, when you're here, please say something in the chat. Let me see. You deserve a round of applause. And yeah, everybody, please do well to say something whenever you're here. So that I'll know. Just register your presence. That's what I mean. Do well to say something so that I know that you're here. Okay. And if you are yet to smash the subscribe button, please do well to do that as well. Thank you so much. All right. So let's go. Okay. So my first question before you begin asking me your own. So how do you currently market your business? So drop it for me in the chat. How you currently market your business? How do you do it? Hello, Aya Leonette. Thank you for joining. Nice to meet you. Yeah, and Judith is here as well. So I saw someone say hi to Diana. Please say hi to Judith as well before she start fighting me. So Judith is joining us from Benin Republic, and Beryl is on the back end. Beryl is joining us from Nairobi, Kenya. Please say hi to the ladies in the house. Thank you so much. All right. So this is Nigeria, Cameroon, Benin, and Kenya. Okay. So if there's any other country, please identify yourself. I'll be happy to know that you're here as well. All right. All right. So let's go. How do you currently market your business? How do you do it? Do you use WhatsApp? Do you do phone calls? Do you do messages? Bulk SMS? How do you do it? You do Facebook, you do Instagram, or you have a presence on Google. You have your Google business profile is live. Please share with us. Thank you so much, Aya Leonette. Okay, you only post on Facebook and your WhatsApp status. Then mouth to mouth. Thank you so much, Leonette, for sharing that. So word of mouth is really, really powerful. Yeah, it's very, very powerful. Just like it has a little restriction though, but it's really, really powerful. And thank you so much for joining us from Cameroon. I hope Cameroon is fine this morning. Ogale, what's up? Okay, phone calls as well. Tejiri, thank you for sharing. Okay, so let's keep the replies coming. And I want us to have a very interactive class, please. So how to make it interactive is when I ask a question like this, you answer. When you ask, I answer. So I'll be coming back to look at the chat section to find out whoever is asking questions, just anything. You're asking questions, be happy to reply to your questions. And so if you have any questions, please don't hold back, right? Don't hold back. Just keep it coming. All right. All right. All right. All right. So let's move on. Please, let's keep the replies coming. Thank you so much. How do you currently market your business? So let's go to the first part, establish your brand online. And yeah, so for those of you that have been marketing your business online, what benefits are brought to your business by you going online? Um, if you are on Facebook, what benefit do you think it has brought to you? If you migrated from using word of mouth and referrals to Facebook and Twitter, what benefits do you think it has brought to you online? So share with me in the chat what benefits you gain. Okay, Shirley said, I market my business by phone calls, moving from house to house and offices. Thank you so much, Shirley. If you be kind enough to tell us the kind of business you do, I would love it so much because how do you have all the strength to move from house to house? Thank you so much, Shirley, for sharing. So let us know what kind of business you do and tell us what benefits has been brought to you from going online. Okay, so like Shirley is strictly on house to house and word of mouth and phone calls. So let's say you migrate from on that to maybe you want to have a presence on Google, have a presence on Facebook. You definitely find a difference in the results you'll be getting. So what benefits are brought to you if you take your business online? Ogale, thank you so much. Larger audience, yes, of course, it gets to reach a lot more people. Um, yeah, that's why I said word of mouth has a little bit of restriction, even though it's very, very powerful result wise. Because if I tell you about a particular brand, that means I have confidence in that brand. So if I'm an influencer telling you about a particular brand, that means everybody that gets influenced by me automatically will play along with what I'm recommending. So word of mouth is really, really powerful. And Tejiri said it brings a wide range of customers. Yes, thank you so much. Persons from all walks of life that I may not have met physically. Facebook ads most especially does the most. Yes, thank you so much, Tejiri. That is absolutely very, very correct because Facebook ads, not just Facebook ads, Google ads, or any kind of ads will definitely reach the kind of audience that you want. Yeah, you get to reach more customers from just basically everywhere. Thank you so much, Tejiri. A king and his kingdom media. I'm here to learn more on online business. Thank you so much, a king. You're welcome, and you're in the right place. Trust me. Okay. Aya Leonette said, I have had all my clients from Facebook. Most of them I don't even know. I can say 90% of them I don't know. I don't know them. Thank you so much, Aya. Yes, just like what Tejiri said earlier, you get to meet people from all walks of life. I have friends from all over Africa. 98% of them I don't know them. Like we only chat. That's it. Okay, let me not say 98. 100% of them we've not met physically. So that's the beauty of being online, all right, as a business and as a trainer as well, like myself. Thank you so much. Social media post and sponsored post. And thank you so much, multi skilled Annie. Thank you for sharing that. I use WhatsApp and calls to market. That's it, Brandy. Thank you so much for sharing. All right, so let's move on. Okay, so a couple of reasons why businesses actually go online. So internet business statistics from Statista has revealed that we have about 1.79 billion people online as of 2 years ago. Now that number has upped from 1.66 billion the previous year. And we also have about 97% of people who got to learn about a business online than anywhere else. So people get to find out information about a particular business online more than when people are introducing it to them verbally. Okay, and now it's also estimated that by the year 2040, 95% of purchases will be through e-commerce. You can imagine there will be no shops beside your house again. Oh, okay. Let's say the maybe the 2% of the shops that will be existing will be the ones beside your house for you to be able to shop for things. Supermarket will shut down. That's what it means. Okay, so I think it's already happening, right? So a lot of businesses are doing stuff online. People are driving a lot of massive results online, just like what Dejiri shared. And you get to find more customers on Facebook, Twitter, and all those places without even meeting them before. So that is just a pointer to the fact that this statistic will definitely come to pass. So we are just counting down, maybe about 13 years from now or thereabouts. Yeah, and then these are a couple of reasons how businesses get to use the internet. Businesses use the internet because they sell products. One of the basic uses of the internet for businesses is to sell products and to buy products as well. Businesses get to create an e-commerce website in order for them to sell anything from cell phone to contracts to book to CDs, and this online selling gets to eliminate the need for businesses to maintain, a physical office. That makes it much easier. And then you get to also reach business also gets to reach customers. They use the internet to monitor customers' purchasing trends and interest, and just basically to discover what everyday people think about a particular product, particular service, particular business. And the business owners can always visit a particular website to find out what is happening around their niche. Again, the business also use the internet to advertise. Okay, so you find new customers through online advertising, just like what Leonette said. You advertise, reach new people, both your audience and people that are not part of your audience. And then it also gives you that room to make research, both consumer research and competitor research. You can find out what your customers like. And then you can also get to find out what your competitors are doing for you to either copy or not copy. Yeah, so it's not wrong to copy in the business space. So if somebody is doing it right, you copy it, brand it to be yours. If they're doing it wrong, you copy it, do it right, and get the customers. All right. So where could all of these different things online happen? So you need to build an online presence. So in this digital age, it's absolutely important, absolutely essential for every business and to have an online presence. What are you doing with a business without having an online presence? Just like what Shirley earlier said, I was like, I would love to know the kind of business you're doing. If you're actually doing door to door, right? And phone calls, it's not scalable, truthfully speaking. What of the days you're not feeling well? What of the days, okay, let's say you're just alone, you don't have an extra hand. The days maybe you're overwhelmed with the work. How do you scale that? So having a good structure of people that actually patronize you on the daily is quite important. But ultimately, you should have an online presence and you should build one. Okay. So, like what you see on your screen is in Valley Designs, they have their websites on using the Google Business Profile. And then Juma Art does actually using Wix. Wix is a website builder to actually create their website. So you have one of these or even more of them, and there are different types of platforms that are available for you to actually have an online presence. Now, the first of them is for you to own your own websites. So you can own it, you can set it up the way you can run all these things from your platform. So you can own a website. You can have your social media platform as well, where you can get to market your business to different demographics. People can always find you from everywhere, just like what Leonette said earlier. You market from everywhere. People meet you from everywhere, all walks of life. You find people, and that is never restricted to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere. They're just there. And then you could also have an online presence using an online directory, which is more like an online lists or catalog of contacts and several websites. Or you can also own an e-commerce platform which gets to allow you to sell your products and services through an online platform. So we're going to run through each of these platforms briefly. But before we do that, just another set of stats just to raise your eyebrow a little bit more. So if you aren't already convinced that having an online presence is going to be a big benefit to your business, here are a few more information that can help you. Now we have about 400 million internet users in Africa. And that is second to China. So you can imagine the whole of Africa having 400 million internet users against China, that is having China is about a billion plus in population. So if we are having 400 million, that is a massive number that should raise your concern. And then Africa makes about 10% of the global retail sales. We had estimated value of 75 billion by the year 2025, 2 years away from now. I'm very sure that number is very close to be hit. Okay, and then Africa has also generated about 16.5 billion dollars, $16.5 billion from e-commerce in 2017. Now a lot has changed. This is 2023. People that the rates at which people have gone online between 2017 up until now has definitely increased. It has That number must have spiked. Okay, so you're going to be looking at a few e-commerce out there for you to get some. Now the first of them is the almighty Amazon. So you can everybody knows Amazon. You know the popular Jeff Bezos, Amazon, who made times two of his wealth during the COVID because of his e-commerce platform. So it allows for individuals and businesses to sell and display products for sale. Well, I don't think Africans can actually sell products here, but I know you can sell your books on Kindle, Amazon Kindle. Okay, and a lot of people have read things on good millions from Kindle. So it's a place you may need to pay attention to. And we have Konga, which is Nigeria's largest leading e-commerce shop, launched in July 2012, and they have a mission to become the engine of e-commerce and trade in Africa. And also, Jumia allows customers to buy a wide range variety of products, services, groceries, just basically everything. So if you have a product, you can always think about putting your product also on Konga, putting your product also on Jumia. And then we also have some online marketplaces, the likes of Kilimall, which is the online shopping mall in Africa. It's Kenya's largest online shopping mall. Or you can think about Bid or Buy. Bid or Buy is an online marketplace from South Africa. You know, they trade and sell businesses and individuals. And then we have Gigi. Gigi is Nigeria's online marketplace, similar to what Bid or Buy offers, where you can find basically just everything: vehicles, property, health products, house products, tools, cars, houses for rent, clothes, just name it. You can find anything. Brand new, fairly used, everything you can find them on Gigi. Okay, so if you have products and you are thinking of getting to put them out there, these are one of the places you may be able to pitch your tent. All right, so let's look at the online business directories, which is more like a website which lists businesses based on categories, you know, niche categories. Businesses are categorized by their niche, by their location, by the activities they do, by the size on the platform, so they can be easily searched for and found. You have the likes of the yellow pages of Africa, you have the likes of Africa business pages. So all of these are examples of the online business directories. Okay, so and this is so that customers can find your business easily, both business to business and business to customers. So you have this platform, so you can think about putting your business out there with the online business directories. Okay, so it's very simple to get listed. So just a few steps how you can get listed on the online business directory. So what you just need to do is just head over to Africa directory.africa-business.com. Then you're going to sign up. Just sign up. Just what you need to do is just to register your business details, what your business does in the sector the business belongs, and then the country, the region the business is based, add your contacts, then the personal details, and just set it up, and that's it. Okay. All right. So that's it for the online business directory, and then let's look at social media briefly. Everybody's on social media. I don't think there's anybody in today's age that's not on social media. Even you on this call now. So YouTube is also classed as a social media platform. Okay. So I'm sure you have your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, especially TikTok. A lot of people are doing stuff on TikTok and catching a lot of crews and driving a lot of traffic on TikTok. So it's easy to get set up on social media as well. So what you need to do is just to log into any of the websites and then sign up, add a picture, add a cover picture, create your username, then add your business details, and then you're good to go. And so if you have a social media account for your personal use, you should also think about having a social media account for your business. Hmm? So as much as you're feeding the business, as much as you're feeding yourself with content, you should also be feeding your business page also with content. Everybody wins. The business wins as well as long as you're winning. Okay, so that's it for social media. So get it set up. It's very simple, very simple. So just get it set up so that your business also can have an online presence, which is very, very key. All right. Right, so I'm gonna be taking the first pause to answer to your questions. So if you have questions, please do well to drop it in the chat section for me. And I know that Diana is doing a great job. I know that I know also that Judith is doing a great job as well. And yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for keeping us busy. Mhm. Okay. Okay, Taxi Brandy. Okay, so Shirley said, I asked what Shirley does. Okay. I sell clothes, shoes, and beauty accessories, although mostly on demand. Okay, Shirley, thank you so much for sharing. Like I mentioned earlier, I would still prefer you have an online presence. We've shared a couple of ideas so far. Spoken about social media. We've spoken about the business direction. We're going to talk about the websites shortly and some other details shortly. Okay, so take your business online and have an online presence. It will pay you better. Trust me, to pay you better. Thank you so much, Shirley. And then Tati Brandy easily gets to connect with people I don't know because you have an online presence. Thank you so much, Tati. Please, if you have any questions, please drop it in the chat for us. And thank you so much, Judith and Diana, for doing so much for everybody that's present on the call. All right. Thank you. The directory websites. Okay, let me see if I can get that for you. Or just Google Yellow Pages of Africa. But let me just see if I can get that somewhere. Let's see. 1 second, please. Uh, let's see. Okay, so that's it. That's for um, the Africa business pages, right? So you can check Yellow Pages of Africa, and then you're going to get um, the link for the Yellow Pages of Africa, where you can get to do the most, right? I hope that's served. Mhm. All right. So any questions so far? Yeah. So I'm looking at okay, the king and his kingdom media. What you're saying is that your business page should be different from your personal page, like Facebook, WhatsApp. Yeah. Yes. If you are on Facebook, you can use your personal account to create a page for your business. Hope you got that. WhatsApp, yes, you should separate your business from your personal account. WhatsApp business is different from personal. WhatsApp business has its own app different from your personal WhatsApp. So you should keep it separately so that you don't mix things up. Okay. That was from King and his kingdom. Same thing will happen with Twitter. You should have a separate account from your business. Same thing should happen with all those other platforms. You can create pages where necessary. You can create accounts when necessary. Twitter will not have pages, but LinkedIn and Facebook does. Okay. So keep business separate. You can promote your webs. You can promote your business page on your personal page, on your personal account. You don't mix things up, right? You're still the one managing it, but keep things separate, right? To look more decent, to make you look more decent. You said maybe you're an influencer, and then you know your influence can actually push your business up. Then why not? right? But the aim is just to get it visible, make people know that you are doing what you do. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking another pause shortly to answer to your questions. But meanwhile, if you have some more questions, please do well to ask. Okay, and please, if you are yet to hit the thumbs up button, please do it. Please, thank you. And if you are yet to hit the subscribe button, please do it. Thank you. And turn on that notification bell. And if you are yet to invite somebody, please hit on the share button and invite the person to join us. All right. So, okay. So let me go back to the presentation proper as we do the second part of the presentation. All right. Okay. So the second part is for you to develop your e-commerce offering. I know we've spoken about social media and we've spoken about the online business directory. So what you're going to be talking about now is a website, because we have mentioned that websites are important for your brand to have an online presence. So, but before you build a website, the first thing you need to do is to pick a domain. Now, what is a domain? A domain is a name of that your website, what customers will actually use to find you. So when you buy a domain, you purchase the name of your site so others can actually use it. Still need to build a website. The domain is just a name. Don't forget. So every domain is unique to you. So you need to just register your domain before you can use it. For instance, we have google.com, you have facebook.com. It could have been facebook.net, hmm? facebook.org, right? So all those last extensions, they don't make it any different. When you buy it, you bought it, just like you to have a house, a real estate. Nobody can actually occupy that particular house. Nobody else can be a facebook.com. If you want to buy that name, you have to buy it in billions of dollars. You know, so what you need to do is look for your brand name, what actually does exist. When you want to go and buy, you find out that some names have already been taken. So it's either you buy it from someone that has bought it already, or you change your own name. So for instance, if my brand is UD Wonder, UD Wonder Essentials, so I can decide to go for udwonder.com or udwonderessentials.net.africa.io.org. You know, you can find all those options. And domain name is not free, and you get to renew it. It used to be once a year, but now things have been made more flexible. You can renew every month. Things are made quite easy now. Where do you get these domains from? You buy them from domain registrars. One of them is the Africa domains, right? And one of them also is the Google domains. So you can also secure your domain name on GoDaddy. You can go to GoDaddy, and there are a lot of different platforms that actually offer that. You can go to Domain King, you can go to Bluehost, you can go to Hugo Host, you can go to Host Africa, you can go to OneGrid, you can go to Namecheap. You know, there are a lot of them. So just look out, just type domain registrars on Google. You're going to find a plethora of domain registrars that actually sell domains. So just pick it up and everybody's happy. Okay, so now after you secure your domain name, what you need to do next is to build the websites. Now, website builders have made website building very, very simple. Before now, it used to be very hectic and very tedious to get people that are actually developers to develop it from scratch. It used to be very tedious and very expensive. And you need about a team of 5 professionals to build a website. You need um, a product designer, you need a UI UX, you need a front end developer, a back end developer, and a quality assurance controller, and you need a lot of people and a project manager also to get things done. So, but website builders actually make things very easy. So, what happens there is that you just get to find out that the website has already been designed. So, what you're finding there is templates, right? It's templates. So, you can go to the likes of Wix.com, GoogleSites.com, GMB, the Google Business Profile also offers you a website, free website. You have Squarespace, you have Magento. Let me see if I can get a link of some website builders and paste it in the chat for you. Let's see, 1 second, please. So you can check up all of this. It may not look arranged, but just look out for each of them. Oh, I'm too fast. Oh, okay, so I'll try and slow it down. Okay, so let me just paste that link in there so that Diana can copy each of them one after the other and paste it for you. So these are a few website builders that can help you. WordPress, Wix, sites.google.com, Squarespace, web.com, Magento. There are a lot of them. So just reach out to any of those platforms and then get things done for yourself. Did I mention Squarespace? Okay, I did. Okay, yeah. So these guys are just already designed templates. So what you just need to do there is just go there and edit the templates that are actually there, and then your website is ready. Tweak it, change the options, change the captions, change the write-ups, you know, change the pictures. Just make it work like something that is unique to you. Because what is going to be the captions there would not be what is unique to your brand. So just change the colors, and they're very beautiful. Trust me, they're very beautiful. So you get all the basic structure, the design of what a typical website will look like. So when you just finish the editing for it to suit what you want to do, then the website is ready. The next thing you need to do is to upload your digital content. Okay, the text, the images, the videos if you have some, and all the writings, that people actually see when they come to your website. What people actually read when they come to your website. You need to help customers to understand what your business is all about, your products, your services, the faces behind the brand, and all of that. So you can find out what Juma actors did with Wix. So they use Wix to set up theirs too. So you can see that on your screen. Now, Invelli Designs are using that is Google My Business, sorry, Google Business Profile websites. That is Invelli Designs. The Juma actors use Wix. And then there are a couple of best practices you should build into your website when you're building. Now, first of all, you need to prioritize your audience. So you need to frame the website in such a way that it focuses on how your product or services actually servicing your audience, solving the problems they want, and making life easier for them. Not about you. Okay? Don't let the brand, don't let the website be about you. Except it's a personal website. Okay, and then make sure you research topics that are relevant. Figure out your unique positioning, what makes you special. So take time to run a research on other websites that are doing the same thing you're doing. They can find out how they're putting out their information and what you can copy and add to make yours also to stand out. Okay, what makes you special? And then you need to also learn some basics of search engine optimization, which is very, very important. SEO is very key. How you rank on the website when people search about what you do is very, very key. When people look out for what your website is offering, you need to incorporate the SEO, that's your search engine optimization, into what you write on each page. Especially, you can concentrate the most important keywords as the headers, okay, the H1 tags, before you can add them to the meta descriptions and all of that. So you need to learn the basics of search engine optimization. Okay? And again, we go above and beyond with e-commerce plugins. So plugins are just those extra enablers that can help your website to have more functionalities to work better and make life easy for whoever is coming there. For instance, you may not be able to build from scratch the search engine optimization tool. So what you need to do is you may not be able to build the email integration tool. So what you need to do is to go to where these things are already been built, download them, and plug in on your website. That's why it is called plugins. So just download and plug, download and plug. Right? So you can have plugins for promotion and discount code tools. You can have plugins for easy to use checkout. You can have plugins for a search engine optimization, email marketing integration, or multiple payments options. You can have all those plugins, and you can find all those plugins to download on WooCommerce. So you can head over to WooCommerce and download those plugins. You can head over to Easy Digital Downloads and download those plugins, or you can go to WP e-commerce and download those plugins. Okay, so after you've built your website, it's also very important that you make your website search friendly, because a lot of people that are browsing on internet nowadays are using their mobile phones. They need to make sure that your website is mobile friendly. And just so you know, we have about 2.4 billion people. Um, we have that 2.4 billion people will shop online worldwide by 2021. Now this is 2023, right? So you can imagine, I'm sure that number must have tripled by now. And we have about 21 million online shoppers across Nigeria, South Africa, and Kenya as we speak. That number must have shot up again by now. And we have about 50% of consumers shop more on mobile than in store. I think I fall among that 50%. I know a lot of people fall among that 50% also. So you might think about how to get your brand online and make sure that it's mobile friendly. Your website is mobile friendly. So how do you know that your website is mobile friendly? What you need to do is to head over to g.co/test my sites. I'm sure Diana can grab that link from somewhere and share it in the chat. g.co/test my sites. Okay, so let me just get it for you. So you head over to g.co/test my sites. What you are going to be seeing is just a space bar. We are going to be able to type in your domain name. Now Google is going to crawl the websites and show to you how fast the website loads. Okay, so how fast the website loads will determine if your website is mobile friendly. So you can test how friendly your website, and then they're going to give you a couple of suggestions, right? To give you a couple of suggestions on what you can do, what you can tweak on your web page to make it load faster. Okay, so that's it for testing my site. So this is me taking a second pause to answer your questions if you have some. All right, so I'm going to look at the last place I stopped to see if I can get some more questions. You guys are not asking me enough questions. I hope people are understanding what I'm saying. If you don't understand me, please stop me. Please, I want to answer questions. Okay, Amazionia Obaseki. Nice to meet you. How do I get grants as a cooperative or NGO from just being online? We already have a website. Okay, multi-skilled Annie, thank you so much for asking. So what you need to do is to reach out to grant organizations. Google is now actually offering grants. Right now, Google is, if I may say, they've not even started their year yet, right? So they used to have a lot of planning before they get started. So you can reach out to different organizations and can just do a research online. Organizations that are offering
Hi everyone. Sorry about that. So the trainer is experiencing some technical issues. I think he's putting it out. He should be rejoining us shortly. You're good now, Udeme?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. My internet's kicked me out. Thank you, Burial. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm here. Where did we stop? I'm waiting for your questions. So I was talking to multi-skilled, talented. Please, yeah, Burial. Google is not offering, not Burial. Google is not offering grants right now. So we can do a research on that. Thank you so much. And yeah, so I was asking you to check my LinkedIn page. I shared one from somebody's page recently, so you can check that out. And then a lot of grants, a lot of scholarships. So you can check that out and see if there's something you can actually grab. Okay. Okay. Aya was calling me uncle, auntie. Yeah, I've slowed down now. I hope you're fine. Aya. Uh, okay. Shirley said, "What I do to make my brand special." Okay, Shirley, I know you mentioned that you are. Okay, so I'm going back to Shirley. Treasury, must I have my business registered on all these platforms? Oh well, the more the better. But it's not a must. Okay, it's not a must. But the more you are present online, the more you give, the search engine lesser work to do. You get right. So how it works, the more the information about you is from everywhere, the more it gives it more strength to get things done for you. So that is just how it works. So the more, the better. Doesn't mean you should be in all. And when we're speaking about content as we move on, you're going to find out that there's some, you may not have your audience on other platforms. You may have your audience only on Twitter and Facebook. You may have your audience only on TikTok. It all depends. Okay? So you can find out that your audience, your message, your business resonates more with people on TikTok, on YouTube, not necessarily everywhere. Okay? So it's not a must, but if you want to, it's your choice. We have the time, we have the skills, we have the human resource too. Why not? Remember, you're managing all of them at the same time. So it could be overwhelming, could be a lot of work to do. I hope that's safe. Thank you so much, Tejiri. Shirley, what do I do to make my brand special? So what you said, you do clothes, right? And I remember the last thing, the other part of the business you said, essentials. Let me see if I can find it. Shirley. Yeah, beauty accessories. Yes, clothes, shoes. Okay. So what you need to do is to find out what's happening within your niche. Okay. Find out what other colleagues are doing. What makes them people that are doing well. What are they doing specially that is making them stand out? Copy those things. Incorporate it. It's hard work, yes, but it will actually give you that result that you need. Get the point. Okay. So think about how to put in more work to it. It's going to be about doing a lot of research. It's going to be making a lot of research, what is happening around your space, and what you can do to also make yourself out there. Remember, like I mentioned from the very start, doing it physically is not enough. You need to take it online to help you. Trust me. All right, Shirley, and everybody, thank you so much for those questions. Ah, okay, yeah. So what will happen is I may not be able to go back to that topic. So what you do is the link is still going to be here, right? So what you need to do is when we are done, you can click again and go back to the website part and just learn. It's simple. What I basically explained was you should own a website. But before now, owning a website will need you to um, pay heavily for it. Now you can use website builders to create a website by yourself. You don't need anybody. So what that basically means is you buy a domain name, which is like google.com, facebook.com, youtube.com. You buy a domain name first, and I said domain names you can buy used to be renewed yearly, but now you can renew it monthly. Okay, things have been made very simplified now. Okay, when you buy a domain name, you build a website. Go to website builders, all those links that I was shared. Squarespace, WordPress, Magento, web.com, Google My Business, Google Sites, all those are website builders where the content have already been designed. Just find templates to edit the template to suit what your business does. Upload content, pictures, videos, everything. And then download plugins. Plugins I mentioned are extra enablers to help your website work faster, work better. What that means there is you may not be able to design, to build, to develop an e-commerce integration. So what you need to do is download it and plug it into the website. That's why it's called plugins. See, download and plugins. So I mentioned the locations where you can make those downloads: WooCommerce, WP-commerce, and the other one. And that's it. It's very simple. So you just learn some basics about um, search engine optimization so that you know where to station very important keywords that's going to make Google crawl your website faster. Okay. Leonette, I hope that's served. So I think that's going to be shared shortly. So please do well to keep an eye in the chat so that you'll be able to catch it. But meanwhile, I still want to answer some questions. I'm going to be coming back shortly to answer your questions. So how can social media benefit your business? So let me know how social media can benefit your business. Now, a couple of benefits social media can offer to you be you can get to generate more sales, can reach new audiences, can create new opportunities, and then more importantly, you can add value to your brand. You can raise your customer service levels by creating that two-way interaction. You can respond to your customers fast enough, and then, you can get to improve your marketing. Very, very important. And you can build relationships and you can network as well. That's what social media will do to you, and then you can stay competitive and on top of the game. So let's look at how you can set up a typical social media strategy now. Just about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps: the audience, the business goals, so social platforms you want to use, a tone of voice, and what is success. So like I mentioned earlier, we are going to be learning all of those details, like when I was speaking about Shelley. The person that asked me if she should be Tejiri, you should be on all the platforms. You may not need to be on all the platforms, but I'm going to explain that shortly here. So the first thing you need to do is to know your kind of audience. To define who your audience is. Define your strategy. You should have your customers at heart. The information you are giving out there should be about your customers. Who are this your audience? What are they interested in? Who or what influences them? When are they usually online? Which social media platform do they use? You need to ask yourself a truckload of questions before you get started with social media. Okay, so like I said, it's not everywhere that you're supposed to be. You need to find out what works, where it works, who it works with before you launch out. Okay, and what you basically do is to test on this platform and see the result it brings. Test on this platform, see the result it brings. Test different content types: video, text, images, text on image, and all of that. Test it and see the one that gives you more of the results, and then you focus there and know that your audience is here. And then your goals, you need to define your business goals. Give better customer service if that's what you want. You want to grow your brand awareness. You want to generate more sales. You want to get more people to your website. You want to connect with influencers. You need to define what you want to achieve first, right? And then pick a platform. Like I mentioned, you need to test. Okay, so you can test different kinds of messages, different formats of content, different platforms. Because what happens is what works for YouTube may not work for LinkedIn. Each channel has its own unique strategies. So you test, you learn, you try another one. Okay, so test and keep testing until you find where your kind of audience, find which of the platforms your audience actually is, and then you focus there. The audience, if your message resonates with people on Facebook and Instagram, stay there. If you resonate with people on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and everywhere, you stay there, right? Okay, so you get to also define your brand's social tone. So the social tone actually applies to creating any piece of content and communicating with your audience. And then the tone of voice reflects your brand's personality. And it can also help you to connect with your audience and to make you different from the rest. What makes you stand out? What makes you different? So you need to consider creating some guidelines for the use of your logo. Some people, when they want to do somebody's logo, to squeeze it in, to start to look funny. So there have to be guidelines on how your logo is used, the kind of font you use, the kind of colors. When you talk of fonts, Google have their fonts. Google have colors too. You can think about Google, think about white, red, touch of blue, touch of yellow, touch of green. We're talking about brands like MTN. It used to be yellow and blue, but now it's black and yellow. Think about brands like Airtel, talking about red and white. Think about brands like Coca-Cola, you're talking about red and white. So every brand have their colors, have their fonts. If you go to a particular website, you see that the fonts on that website is different from the fonts on the other website. So you need to define what works, what applies to you. Then your tone of voice, your personality, people need to know that this is a human being that we are dealing with. So people feel more confident when they're dealing with human beings. Some people don't feel confident when they don't know that there's a personality behind the brand. So you need to put a personality behind the brand. Then the do's and the don'ts. Okay, you need to spell out the do's and then the styles of your images is very, very important as well. And ultimately, you need to define what success is. Define what success in your own sector will mean. Success for Shirley would mean more sales. Success for multi-skilled would mean having more grants to get things done. It could mean different things for different brands. So it could mean growth in your sales, could mean growth in traffic, could mean growth in awareness, could mean improvement in customer service, the calls you're getting to answer, your star rating, could mean increase in brand awareness, the number of reach, number of mentions based on the platform, or what else you're doing. Okay. So another question, which social media platforms does your business currently use? So share with us which platforms your business currently use. So we've mentioned this earlier, but Twitter is a great place for quick PR and conversation. So you can always get to create a professional profile with an header image, and that's at name, right? That at name is unique to you. Nobody can be at UD Wonder on Twitter because that's mine. You can get noticed and then join conversation by using relevant hashtags, can ask questions, can run polls, can retweet, can engage with content your customer will like, can use pinned tweets to display important messages. Those of you on Twitter, you can know what you should understand what I'm saying. The who is present on Twitter, beginning from the almighty Elon Musk, you know, and Joe Biden is there, Obama is there, Donald Trump, the almighty Putin is there, the Macron of France is there. Just mention any country you can think about. The presidents, including our own President Buhari, and everybody you can think about. In power, the big brands, they have a president. If you want to have a brand respond to you very, very fast, you've been sending mails to their support and nobody responded, go to Twitter. It will be like this. They'll respond because Twitter is that place that you can drag a brand down. It's that place also that you can lift a brand up because it's a powerful PR tool. And you have Facebook also. So Facebook has about 2.992 billion as at the last time I checked last year of the customers, monthly active users. So people may think Facebook is out of date. It's a lie. Facebook is a platform with the highest number of users per month out of all the social media platforms. So it's still a very good place to do your business. You can always add links to your website. You can always add your opening hours, contact details. You can change the call to action from call now to shop now to contact to buy now. You can use GIFs and all of that. It's a great place for you to do business. You have the Facebook Marketplace as well. They can help to post things and see what others are posting as well. And then you have Instagram, the almighty IG, where you get to do a lot with telling stories with pictures and videos, trips, and everything. You can follow influencers and brands and people that you find interesting. So it's a great place for you to connect to the top. And you should always go slow with the hashtags. The hashtags can always work very well with the Twitter. Okay, and then we have LinkedIn, a powerful place for recruitment and building professional networks or connecting with peers. Okay, so you can create a company profile and create a personal profile as well. You can encourage your employees and to become brand advocates, and you can make your company page search friendly if you have a presence on LinkedIn. Excuse me. Can generate interest by creating special showcase pages, can share product news and thought leadership content, and just basically all of that. If all of us that are working at Impactor mention that we are working at Impactor, it automatically populates the Impact Hub page that Impactor has about 2,000 employees. So somebody that sees 2,000 employees, wow. So these guys have a lot of employees like this to give the person more strength to do some more. All right. So I want to be taking the last pause to answer your questions, but don't forget to sign up for the Hustle Academy. It's a 1 week long experience, free experience you're going to be getting from Google, where you get to learn about the business growth plan, sales, digital marketing, and learning how to pitch, getting to learn how to get financing for your business. You get matched to a mentor as well. Okay, so take advantage of it, and you should learn more. So head over to learndigital.withgoogle.com/digital skills courses. Okay, so the links are going to be dropped in the chats. Okay, so we have please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and yeah. So this is me stopping by to answer to your questions again. And please don't forget to fill your attendance. Mhm. Yeah, don't forget to fill your attendance so that your certificate will come. And please fill correctly with your right names so that certificate will not bear wrong names. Okay, so any questions before we jump off? Okay. Tejire, what do you mean by connect with influencers? Yeah, you can always get to yes. If you have a program that actually you want an influencer kind of marketing and work for you. You know, getting those guys could be really expensive anyway. But if you have something that you want influencers to help you do, why not connect with them? And what works is like Instagram. You can get their posts and then make a post about them from their posts and then tag them. Some of them could be kind enough to respond to you. So when they begin to like you like that for always tagging them to their posts, it's more like you're posting their posts, then you tag them. You can just keep it at that, keep connecting. A friend of mine is a web developer, actually built a, should I call it a model website for one of the musicians, even though she didn't really appreciate it. But that's how you get to reach those guys. You have the money, you don't have the money. They have the influence, you don't have the influence. So you need to find a way to get endeared to them. And that is going to definitely be by doing some free things for them. Things that you know maybe they can't do it or they don't have the time to do it. Something like that. Okay? So that's what I mean by connecting with influencers. And yeah, Chi, thank you so much. Chi Blanche, thank you so much for telling me sorry. Okay, any other questions, please, before we jump off? And thank you so much, Judith. Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you so much, Beryl, for holding still for us. Okay, so this is me saying a very big thank you to you guys. So your next session will be coming up when? Let me see if I can find that list. Your next session is gonna be on the 20th. 20th is on Friday. Friday, 12 p.m. So we're going to be looking at how you can create a digital marketing plan. It's going to be very detailed, just like today is. And please don't fail to increase the population of people that are actually here to learn. Okay, so invite your team and let them do a little bit of bringing everybody around to learn with us. Thank you so much, guys. And this is me telling you to have a great week. All right. So see you guys on the 20th. Bye.